Yo, what's happening, everybody? You already know what time it is. This is your boy, the one and only Hunter J23, and we are back with another special edition of Independent Scene Podcast. I want to take the opportunity to thank you guys for joining me once again. And you are now tuned in to the latest, hottest, most episodic show on all social media platforms that is Independent Scene Podcast. Real quick, I got a really dope artist coming through. We're going to be chopping it up, getting to know him. And I hope you guys enjoy. So with that being said, my guest in the so ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my guest at this time. He goes by the name of David Green. So let's get it. David Gibbons. Why I keep saying Green? Forgive me, David Gibbons. Let's get it. Coming from David Gibbons. I got to. Don't beat me up, bro.
Hello, hello. What's up?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. I apologize for the technical difficulties. It
Hey,
happens on the worst days.
hey, we all have those technical difficulties, man. But it's definitely a pleasure and an honor to be chopping it up with you, man. Finally getting to know who you are. But with that being said, my brother, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, and then we're gonna jump right into it.
Awesome. So I'm David Gibbons. I am a singer, songwriter, specializing in pop and EDM from South Carolina. And I'm just here on this earth, here to make great music and inspire the people.
Most definitely, and I couldn't have said it better. All right, so first things first, man. How did you get into the business, and where did it start?
Whew. Um, well, first off, I've been singing most of my life, like every other, well, not every other, but most singers. We start in church. And I didn't start taking it professionally until 2015, 2015, 2016. Around that time, I was in grad school, my first grad school, Savannah College of Art and Design. Uh, and I just made a decision like, this is what I wanted to do. I've always wanted to do music, but I had that fear to just jump off the plane and just see where I land. And I guess
Oh,
2015 was my jumping day. As I just jumped into it head first, no instruction book, nothing. And we're here now.
okay, okay. Now, real quick, let us know what is your favorite genre of music.
That's hard. I can't really tell you that. It's hard because I love all styles of music. I love hip hop. I love R&B. I love pop. I love classical. I love country. It's hard. I think the only one I just don't like is Gregorian plain chant. I, I can't do that. Ave Maria, I can't do that all day. Sorry. It's just not my thing.
I feel you. I feel you. Okay, okay. So, real quick, tell us a little bit about your growing up. What was growing up like for you?
My life for me is busy. It's busy. I outside of doing music, I'm a student. I'm a grad student. I go to Savannah, South Carolina State University. Go Bulldog. I'm getting
Oh,
my master's
right.
in speech pathology. Um,
Okay.
I'm also a teacher. I work with special needs children. Outside of that, my nine to
Oh,
five is the of my dream. So
oh,
I'm all about the advocacy of educating young children, especially those who are, special needs, whether that be physical or mental.
okay. 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 I feel you that, and definitely congrats to you and salute to you on being that male figure in these kids and these young people's lives who are dealing with disabilities and things of that nature. So salute to you, my guy.
Thank you so, so much. And, I think all of us, and I'm not speaking that just for myself, but just how our world is right now, we need to salute our
Hmm.
teachers more because I'm working the school system. I see it where teachers, highly respected teachers who go above and beyond for their kids, they don't get the respect they deserve, whether it be financially or even in the public eye. So teachers definitely need a bunch of respect. They need applause. They need congratulations, even if it's just a simple thank you. That'll make a teacher's entire day.
Okay. 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 So real quick, tell us a little bit about what got you into teaching. Like, what got you into wanting to teach kids and help kids.
Well, at first it was just, I needed a job because I left my first grad school for reasons. I left and I said I just needed a job at first. But as I started working into it and I started seeing the kids that I was dealing with, it just got me invested just like in planning something within them, especially those students who I saw they were musically inclined. Um, Even in my special needs, with my special needs kids, I saw a couple of them who they wanted to do music, but they didn't know what to do. So I
Mm-hmm.
started giving them books on the side, like, here, read this. If you read this, it will help you with your music career. I started just implanting positive things into them. And even now, even though this is my 5th year doing, education,
Okay.
um, I get thank yous from students saying like, thank you for helping me, say, believing that I can do something. Thank you for, taking the time out, even though, I was a horrible student with you. Just just thank you. And I think that makes me feel great when I see my kids hit a milestone, when I see my kids being successful, when I see them, flourishing. That just makes me like, yo, I'm proud of what I'm doing. So
Okay.
it's no longer a job. It's now, oh, I can really do something with this, as well as do something
Okay.
with music. So
Okay. Okay.
now I just intertwine both music and education at the same time.
Okay. Okay. Now, real quick, when it comes to putting out music, man, what is your motto and your message behind putting out your music?
My motto and my message with putting out music is always give the audience an experience. Give them an
Okay.
experience. It's not just listening to the music. I want you to go on a journey with me. I want to tell you a story. If I
Okay.
can't tell you a story, then what's the point of me putting out the song? If
Right.
I don't
Right.
believe it, how are you going to believe it? I want to take you on
Exactly.
this journey with me. So that's always been my motto with my music, storytelling. Let me give you a whole audio visual experience.
Okay. Okay. I feel that. I feel that. Now, what does it feel like to be amongst other male and female artists who are doing the same thing you and are going hard just like you do? What is that like being amongst that atmosphere?
It's energizing, so energizing. It's like, here's my thing about being in a room full of other artists. It's not a competition to me. I'm going to support you.
Right.
I'm going to support you. I'm going to cheer you on because I want to see you win too. There's enough space on everybody's iPhone. There's enough space on everybody's music library for all of it. I
Right.
want to see you win.
Right.
I pray that you want to see me win, but I want to see you win.
Most
I want to be very supportive. And so it's energizing when I see other artists, going at it and just reaching the same dreams that I'm trying to reach. It's energizing. It says like, listen, if you can do it, I can do it. If Megan the Stallion can do it, I can do it. If if you
okay.
know if they can do it, why can't I?
Right.
It's
Right.
energizing.
Right. I agree. I agree. Okay. Okay. So who have you grew up being inspired by listening to? Who has been some of your inspirations into this music scene?
Man, loaded questions. Uh, that's hard because there's so many. I always put my life into 3 areas when it comes to music. Um, Definitely Prince, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Andrea Bocelli, um, Shirley Caesar, Donnie McClurkin, 7 Day, oh gosh, 3 Days Grace, um, Tokyo Hotel, Britney Spears, In Sync. Um, the list can go on and on and on. Again, I'm just a fan of music, so I listen to everything. So I grew up listening to virtually everything. I listened to K-pop before K-pop was popular with 21 and Big Bang, J-pop with Hikaru Utada. I listen to everything. So it's kind of hard to nail down like who are my inspirations. I can just say my top five is Prince, Whitney, Janet, Celine Dion, and Dawn Richard. That's my top five.
Okay, a very powerhouse that card right there, and definitely salute to all those legends out here that's been doing their thing for decades and for centuries. All right, so let me ask you, man, 10 to 15 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Whew. In 15 years, let me go back. 10 years, I see myself having at least 7 albums under my belt. Um, have maybe 2 or 3 world tours under my belt.
Okay.
Uh, film, television, fashion. In 15 years, I want to, really expand my label further out and include other artists of not just, outside of, the normal genres. Try to do something different with labels. Um, but most of all, empowering my fellow artists who are out here to be successful on their own. Something that I'm working on right now is creating an artist development center. Can't tell you where it's going to be, but we're developing it to where we educate, artists, getting them ready for their music careers, and especially young artists who are teenagers. You want to get them ready. Because too many artists are out here, don't know what to do, especially in South Carolina. We want to get them prepared. So,
Okay. 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 All right. Now, for a second, kind of subwaying a little bit. Strip away the music and everything that you got going on. Who is David Givens at the end of the day?
good question. David Givens is somebody who has gone through a lot, but you don't know it. You don't know it. You won't see it because I won't let it be shown. Not because I'm
Okay.
afraid of it. I'm proud of that, but because I'm not going to let my past define who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to use what I learned from my past to help other people.
Okay.
The thing about me is I've always been helpful, and yeah, I'm a little shy. I'm a little shy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of I'm very nerdy.
Okay.
So shout to all the anime and video game nerds. But I will go above and beyond to ensure that everybody wins, everybody's taken care of, that
Okay.
you are
I
good,
can.
that you are
I
loved,
can
and you are not alone.
most definitely, and I'm sure myself, and I see for a lot of others who say we definitely can appreciate that from somebody like yourself. We need more people like you in the world. So definitely salute to you on everything that you got going. Definitely salute to you on all your success, man. So I gotta ask, man. You talk about the young and upper generation coming up. What is your advice to them to keep them going and keep them motivated?
Don't seek validation from anybody outside of yourself.
Okay.
Don't don't try to be somebody you're not, just so you can feel loved.
Okay.
Love starts from you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Love starts from you. The other thing I would say is be honest with yourself. Be honest. Tell the truth.
Okay.
Tell your truth. Own your truth. Live it up, man. Because you only
Most
live
definitely.
once. But if you
That's
do it
true.
right, if you do it right, once is all
Okay.
all you need.
Okay. Okay. So now, man, let me ask you this, man. So being amongst this industry, man, you have so many spectacular, incredible artists. Again, speaking of male and female, man, but to be surrounded by them, and to know that you're in an arena and you're in a field where, like you said, it's nothing but ongoing love and ongoing support. That's gotta make you feel like you're on top of the world right now. To be even, as they say, considered to be in that conversation of great artists.
Whew. It. I wouldn't say I'm there yet, but it does feel, you know, it feels good to have, a small circle of artists, that you can go and talk to and we can chat it up and, laugh, and we can just not talk about music right now. We just have fun. One thing I learned just from my first year was this is a relationship building business. It's relationship building. And so my goal when it deals with other artists is let's be friends. Let's just be friends. I don't want nothing from you except, just invest your time and let's get to know each other and let's talk. Let's just be friends. And to have that with smaller artists and to show get love from them, best thing in the world. And I would not replace it for anything, nothing at all.
Okay, okay. Now let me ask you this, man. So, what has been the greatest reward or the greatest gift about being in this industry that you've learned?
Seeing how my music affects people,
Okay.
seeing how that power that most of us artists have to shift generations and shift people, just seeing that power come to life, like it's amazing to see the effect that your music can have on just one person. And every day I'm in awe of the effect that my music has every day.
Okay. Okay. Now let me ask you this. So, when it comes to people who support you and that follow you, what is the response like for you as an artist to hear your supporters and your fans or what have you, singing your songs, singing your lyrics? Like, what does that do for you?
It keeps me going. It keeps me going. Because yeah, I'm gonna tell you, there are days where I'd be like, man, am I doing enough? Am I good enough? And then all
Mhm.
of a sudden, whoop, yo, I love your music. Keep going. It's like, huh, uh, okay, okay. Like, no, I'll take that little compliment and just go with it. So I love that. I love just the little the support I have. Like, there is no little support. Like, if it's just one compliment, 10 million compliments, it just keeps you energized and keep you going. And I'm proud. I'm proud of that. I'm just like, you can see it. I don't know if you can see me beaming through the camera. I
Right.
don't know, but it's like, yo, I'm proud of just the fans. I'm proud of the tribe that I have, because they are so supportive. Like, I love them, like, for real, for real. Like, they are family. I don't know. We don't have a name yet. We don't have a name for the fandom yet. But we'll get there.
Most definitely, most definitely. Okay, okay. So, what do you expect to accomplish in 2021 as it relates to yourself and your career?
Um, right now, 2021 is a quiet year. We're calling this the incubation year. We're not. We put out, a music video. We put out remix singles, but this is a quiet year for us. It's 2022. Everyone should be looking at. That's the
Okay,
one right there. And I
okay,
can't tell you everything. I Right now, I feel my business partner is looking at me at the camera right now, like, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. But we have something big coming up in 2022. Um, the only thing going on this year is we have launch conference, which is in
okay,
September. So you guys come out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'm performing on September 11th, and this is a moment because I've always wanted to do launch conference, and now I get the opportunity to do it. And I really want people to come out and share this moment with me, because it's going to be a show. It's going
okay,
to be a show. But
okay,
as far as music goes, y'all won't wait till 2022. Not so far into 2022.
okay,
Probably
okay.
very early
Let
on.
me
But that's as much as I can say.
Okay, okay. We can we'll take that. All right. So, tell us your most favorite city that you've been at that you've loved performing in.
Oh my gosh. Charlotte. Love
Okay,
Charlotte. Love Charlotte. Atlanta's good, but I definitely love Charlotte. My dream place I really want to perform, if I could say that, I
okay,
want to perform at Wembley Stadium. I want to perform in Wembley Stadium in London. That's where I want to go. If not there, send me to Tokyo Dome. We're going to go
okay,
go do go to Japan. That's what we're going to do. Boom.
okay. I can
I'm
see that.
speaking into existence.
That part, that part. All right. So let me ask you this, bro. So, what's been the best piece of advice that you've gotten in life that's kept you driven?
That's piece of advice. There's so many. Um, Isaiah 40 and 31. For
Okay.
they that wait upon the Lord shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. That has been my motto for life, and I because everything is with patience and timing. Patience and timing, but patience does not mean that you do not prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Preparation time is not lost time. That means you must prepare.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's Isaiah 40:31.
Okay. Okay. Now, before going into a show and being prepared for a show, how do you mentally appear, get ready for that show?
Warm ups, body warm ups, vocal warm ups, prayer, water, keeping your body energized. That means you will not be sitting down anytime soon. You will be doing stretches. You will be doing lip trills just to make sure that your voice is warmed up. Um, no dairy for that week. So my love of cheeseburgers can't happen. My love of pizza can't happen.
Right.
Uh, so, but it's just when you're like you said, prepared. When you're prepared, that pretty much takes your mental stress down a couple of notches.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm warm up. I'm psyching myself out. Like, okay, we got this. We gonna do this. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. That's how you prepare. That's how I get myself ready.
Okay. Okay. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. So now moving forward, man, is there anybody locally or entertainment wise that you would love the pleasure of working with?
There's so many people I want to work with. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. There is a first of all, Fantasia is my number one collaborator. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. Want to work with
Okay.
Fantasia? Definitely want to work with her. Little Mix, another big name. Definitely want to work with them. Great girl group. Locally, Nisha Nice from Atlanta. Want to work with her. Um, ooh, Stitch. Stitch from Charlotte. Want to work with him. He's an amazing dancer and singer and songwriter. I'm like, and his energy is like through
Yeah,
the roof.
it
So
is.
Matthew, I want to work with you, Matt. I want to work with you. Um, gosh, you just had her last week, and I was like, and I can never pronounce her name, but Exhale.
Okay.
Love her. Love her. Same energy. It's like energy with me. It's like fun energy. Let's do it.
Okay.
And I think lastly, I want DJ Chuck T to remix one of my songs. Just gonna put it out there.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
just
I
go,
can see.
just go ahead, remix that.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Okay. All right. So now let me ask you this, man. When it's all said and done, when it's all over, and you hang up the books, man, what is next for you?
Hmm. Repeat that question one more time. Let me savor that question a little bit.
I said, so when the career comes to that end, once you have reached the level or the pinnacle of where you're trying to reach, what is next for you when it's all over?
Oh wow. uh. Well, when when the Lord calls me to say it's over, it's done. Like you need to just take a break now. I want to still teach the artist. I feel like instead of being in an active role,
Mm-hmm.
let me be in a mentorship. Be
Okay.
in a mentorship role, and let me push the next generation of artists out.
Okay. I can see that. I can see that. Okay. Okay. All right. So now, as we're preparing to wrap this thing up, man. So my final thing I must ask, man, is when you think about your career as a whole and the journey that you've been on, you look at all the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly. What has been truly to you in your mind, you know, the greatest life lesson that you could have ever learned in your entire career of music, And teaching.
In teaching or in oh, the greatest life lesson. Keep moving forward.
Okay.
Keep moving forward. We can always look back. We can always look back. We can't. You can't turn back and change anything. So we keep moving forward,
Okay.
and we see and we take what we learned from the past to shape our future. And so that's what I the greatest life lesson is for me. I don't know why I'm tongue tied right now, but
It's all good.
you keep moving forward, and you keep getting better. You keep getting stronger. Just move forward, one step at a time.
Okay. Okay. Well, bro, listen, I've truly enjoyed this conversation. It has been a pleasure meeting you, getting to know your history and your background, man. It was definitely interesting to hear, man. Real quickly, where can the people follow and tap in with you at, bro?
Awesome. So you can find me at David's World 1898 on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm on all those things. And you can also check out my website at www.davidworld.us. And make sure you guys get your tickets for the Launch Music Conference September 9th to September 12th in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I'm performing on September 11th. We're going to have so much fun. Please come out, support. We'll even live stream it for some of y'all folks who may not be able to get there.
Most definitely. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this has been my time. I want to take this opportunity to thank my guest, the homie, the one and only, David, you know what I'm saying, for coming through and chopping it up with us, man. It was definitely a pleasure. But you guys, like I said, make sure you guys go once again and tap in with him. You know what I'm saying? Stream his music, you know what I'm saying? Spread the love, spread the positivity. That's what we're about on this side. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. And we now look forward to seeing you guys on another edition of Independent Scene Podcast. I'm your host, Honcho J. We out, guys.